All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who it is. This is your boy Twin Fellas. Today's day is Saturday, May the 10th. It is Dynamax Suicune Max Battle weekend, and also it is the weekend where you guys need to respect the Pawmo.
Respect.
So yes, both Dynamax Suicune and the Pawmi Community Day event will be featured in this video. And speaking of which, we are in one right here. So right now it's me and 3 others. I don't know who's all here because there's a meetup here, and in case you're wondering where it is here, this is Rotary Park. It's been a really long time since I've been here, a really long time since I brought this park to you guys here. But yeah, they decided to do a meetup here, so we're here. And I messed up, so I should have brought in my Chansey instead of went attack mode right here, but I wasn't thinking. But nevertheless, here we are. So Dynamax Suicune is here. And the objective here is to get, obviously, the shiny. So I can have all 3 shinies of the legendary dogs. Speaking of which, there's a dog right there. But y'all can't see it in that right truck that just drove by. But anywho, let's get back to this, though. So the plan is to try to get the shiny. Now, I'm not saying once I get the shiny, I'm done, because there's 2 meetups that I'll be taking part in today. One is out here in Waterbury Park, and then another one is featuring the community ambassador. So yeah, I'm gonna be going out there and taking part in that meetup as well. Now I'm gonna bring in my Blissey. Did I say Chansey originally? I meant Blissey. Now we're gonna bring in the Blissey, and we're going to, oh, somebody's shielding. So we're gonna heal. It's cool, we're gonna heal. Okay, everybody know what they're doing for the most part. And Venusaur as a tank, I mean, yeah, it got some tank possibilities on it, but I'm like, I don't know if I would go with that, but whatever, it is what it is. But okay, let me bring this out so it can take more of these damage. So, but so far things are going good right here. This is actually my first one, and since this is the first time I've been out here, I have no clue what the battle points or the battle spots or the power spots, that's what they're called. The power spots are like out here. So I have no clue what they're like out here. So based on what I have seen, all the power spots are on this side of the park, closer to 6 Mile, which is right there. Okay, okay, I messed up. Whatever. So I'm gonna be the tank here. So I'm going to do the guard. And I don't know what that Venusaur did, but okay, the Venusaur is healing, which is funny. But okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna be the tank this time, which is cool, and I'm getting heals. So, okay, I like this. I like this. Okay, I like this. Somebody's willing to be the tank, somebody willing to be the heal outside of myself. So that's what's up. We like this. We like this. I need to pay attention though, because I need to pay attention to see if it's, yep, there it is. So we can start dodging. Even though I need to report is Bubba Bean. Okay. I need to report that the dodging really doesn't do much. Like it'll say that it's dodge, but you still lose the same amount of health you would if you didn't dodge. So that's why it's like, yeah, y'all need to fix that dodging mechanic because it's not working. Okay, enough of this. We're gonna bring in our shiny Gigantamax Toxtricity, just like we had the shiny Gigantamax Blastoise. I wish that we had a shiny Dynamax Blissey to complete the trio, but whatever. Nevertheless, bam, we about to weaken this thing big time, and then we should take it out. So like I was saying, in terms of how things are looking in the map, again, all the power spots are on this side where the jungle gyms and all that stuff is. Now on that side is actually the baseball fields. There are no power spots over there, but beyond that, it's like a little trail, which is reported to be haunted, which I never knew all these years, which is interesting. But within the trail, they added more Pokestops, and I think they added 2 more gyms as well, so that's very interesting. We will not be going in there. We're only here for the power spots. So we're gonna stay on this side of the park and do these Suicune battles. So this one is almost done. And let's see, can we take this thing down? We only lost 2 Pokemon, and none of them were mine, so yeah, this is pretty much easy. If people know what they're doing, for the most part, this is easy. And as long as if it don't use Ice Beam or Hydro Pump, this is pretty much easy. This is pretty much easy right here. So here we go. It's a wrap at this point. It's pretty much game over at this point. So there it is. There it is. We took down Dynamax Suicune. And I think there's like 6 power spots here. So we're going to be out walking around. We have no choice because there's some like further down away from the parking lot. So, and we're going to put none of them in there because I need all 3 of these. All right, let's see. Do we have a shiny though? First go, shiny. Let's go. Not shiny. Like the sun is beaming. And the IVs are not good. We won 1704. We off by, look like 60 in the CP department. So what we're going to do here is we're going to capture this thing, and then we're going to jump in another one and see if anybody else will follow suit. Because I was like, yo, who's here, why nobody jumping in, and ultimately I just decided to jump in one, and then 3 other people jumped in following suit. So look like it's going to be following the leader, and I'm the leader here. All right, I need this thing to get caught though, so we can actually move on to another one and look for the shiny hundo, possibly a shundo rather. So that's the play for today. If I don't get it at this meetup, then there's another meetup much later in the day, which I'm not exactly thrilled about, but we're gonna go there nevertheless and see if we can get our shiny hundo shundo out there. And can this get caught? This thing is being stubborn as heck. We don't have time for this. And you're not even good. 1644, I want to say that's crap. That's what I really want to say. It's a crappy one rather. All right, let's see. 2. Come on. Bruh, give me a second.
Much later.
Oh, last ball cheese, we got it. Nice, that's what's up. Okay, we finally got this Suicune. This thing took forever to get caught for some strange reason. But nevertheless, we caught it. So look at IVs. Told you that crap. All right, let's move on. Let's go. All right, so there's a little seated area, so that's where all the Pokemon Go players are. So we just took down another Suicune. I forgot to put up Lucky Egg and Star Piece. All right, so there was 3 of us in there this time, and we took it down. So here we go. Do we have ourselves a shiny this time? No. All right, much better CP, 1678. So much better in the IV department, but it's not the shiny. Boo, his. Let's see if we got the catch though. 1. Yeah, just go take another round by the looks of it. Give me a second.
Much later.
Hey, we caught it. We finally caught this one. This one didn't take as long as the time the first one did, but we managed to catch this one. There's a female right here. We got 8 minutes before they reset or whatever. IVs are bland, but yeah, let's jump in another one. Let's go. So bad news, I'm actually out of lucky eggs, so I somehow need to get more lucky eggs, but let's see if we have a shiny. We still don't, ooh, 1694 though. No shiny. This one might be a 96 or a 98, so this one might get some use. I didn't get the throw bonus, and it kicked out. Of course it did. All right, let's go ahead and try to capture it. Get an excellent throw this time around, right here. There it is. Hopefully this is the catch. Let's see it. 1, 2. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a battle. Give me a second.
Much later.
There we go, finally, we caught it. All right, I was a little bit nervous since I threw an excellent ball last time and it kicked out immediately. All right, 1694, 98? No, that's a 93, okay. But it's got 15 attacks, so that's good. Oh look, there's another one that people are joining. Let's jump in. Hopefully we get the shiny, stay tuned. So I'm at a different meetup. It's like 6:05 p.m. right now. Okay, so we just took down another Dynamax Suicune. I've done more of these, but none of them were shiny. None of them had good IVs. Let's see, this is all will change right here. Still no shiny, still crappy IVs. Ladies and gentlemen, today is now Sunday, May the 11th, which means the greatest Pokemon Go Community Day event of all time is going on right now, and bam, we got a shiny Pawmi. So we're gonna be saying it all day long. Respect the Pawmo.
Respect.
Yes, let's go ahead and capture this thing right here. I already got a raspberry on this thing. I'm trying to save up my pineapples because I ran out of them. All right, this should be the catch. Actually, this is actually my 3rd shiny of the day, I believe. I could be mistaken on that. Let me see what we got here. The IVs are bland. And there's more to check. I think we got a 12K egg hatching first off. Dang it, if that could have been shiny, that would have been nice. I think I need 1 more of those to complete that family. But alas, it is what it is. Let's move on. I think I checked these 2 already, and it is sunny than a mug right now. However, like, the weather still feel nice. So that's one of the reasons why I'm rocking the toe neck. The reason why I'm rocking this getup with the, with the rot showing and all that stuff, because I left, let me see how to pronounce this or how to say this. I left a spot that was personal, that was family business. And on that note, I want to give a shout out to my 2 twin cousins. I love you all as always. And the time and everything has been crazy. So hopefully y'all be able to persevere and, turn things around, and hopefully things go in both of your favors actually. So yeah, there's that. And congratulations to one of them who just got married recently. So the time is just crazy. Okay, so we checked all of these. Now, the one thing we need to do that I did not do at my last community day event, and let me explain what that, or show you guys what that is. As you can see, is this. I didn't complete this. So we're gonna work on this today as well. Another thing that I want to do is look for any power spots. Like for example, there's a Suicune down there. So hopefully there's people here so we can do that, 'cause I still don't have that shiny. It's crazy. I got a bunch of 93%, of 3 of them, and I got 196. But no shinies, no hundos or anything like that. So I'm gonna be out looking for those. Let's not waste any time. Let's get on moving. Y'all coming along this time. Come on. So that's going to do it for this very interesting adventure of Pokemon Go. So as you can see, I just got done doing a Dynamax Suicune raid, which will more likely be the last one of the day, because I got a lot of stuff to do after I get done recording this segment of the video. Let's see, do we have the shiny finally? No, we do not have the shiny. We do not have a hundo. This one have decent IVs. This is the only one that has decent IVs right there all day today, which is crazy. Now, 2 things I need to tell you guys is this, my shiny count. So, okay, wow, we caught this one first ball. Okay, so that's what's up. So we caught this one. The IVs are bland, as you can see. Wow, that's crazy, 13, 13, 13. So there's that. Now the second thing I need to show you guys is this, my shiny count. So we got 21 shinies. Now you probably wonder, it says 23 at the top. As you can see down there, I caught 2 shiny Combees yesterday. That was yesterday. So I did get some shinies. I'm gonna have to look and see what I gotta do to evolve these things and stuff like that, because some of them got some interesting PvP IVs. So there's that, there's number 2, but it's not over yet because we also got this right here. So let's claim all this. That's a regular Pawmi, not shiny, 263. We're gonna go ahead and quick catch that. And then we're gonna claim this, the egg incubator, 50 Pawmi candies, a incense, 3 silver pineapples, 30 ultra balls, and we're gonna get this. We're gonna get 75,000, 100 does rather, 1 premium battle pass, and encounter with, oh, a last minute shiny. That's what's up. 259 CP, and this one might have the background. So that's gonna be very interesting. This one right here might have the background. So let's see what we got going on right here. Bam, we caught this one. Let's see, does this one have the background? Yes, it does. It got the background on it. That's what's up. That's what's up. We will take that. We will take that. So with all that out the way, okay, I need to apologize for you guys, because I did say we were going to complete that step or that quest rather today, and we didn't. We are now on page 2 or 3. So I'm gonna be working on that throughout the week, and actually I could do some of that with this right here. So while I'm checking these, I'm actually gonna go on a little rant real quick. So here's the deal. Here's what's been going on. So I ended up with 21 shinies. I didn't complete this done because I was trying to do Dynamax Suicune. Here's what was going on, ladies and gentlemen. So there were people here. So the first one I did, it was like 2 different groups. I jumped in with a group of, it was me and I think it was either, I don't remember, it was either 2 of the guys. No, it was 2 of the guys, because I was worried that they may jump out because there was only 3 of us, but we managed to trio it. Like, you can duo this thing. I duo this thing like 3 times, well, really more than 3 times, and I'll explain how it was more than 3 times in a second. I duoed this yesterday with, some other people. I duoed it today with other people. I'll explain how in a second, because here's what was going on. So what happened was this. Who was in that circle of people that was there? I think it was 7 people, but one of them had 2 accounts. So here's what happened. Out of those 7, those two dudes just left. I don't know where they went, but they just left. So no shade on those 2 dudes at all whatsoever. I want to see if any of these lit Leos are shiny for 1. And 2, if the shinies, if I did get one, nope, were male. I still need a male shiny lit Leo. But anywho, the 2 dudes who was in that circle of 7, they left. No shade against them. So there was 5 people left. So there was like 4 dudes, and one of them was a woman. Was it 5 dudes? No. So my math was wrong. It was actually a circle of 6 people, not 7. I had to think about it. It was a circle of 6 people, and then the 2 dudes left the circle, and I don't know what they did, but they just left, did their own thing, whatever. No shade against them. So now there's 4 of them, right? So now I'm like, okay, that means I'm the odd one out here. No problem. Luckily, there was another guy around who was doing these as well. So we managed to duo a few of these. Now, here's where things get interesting. So, out of those 4 people, one of them was a woman. She left. Like, she legit just left. So now, and then the other dude who I was with left. So now I'm thinking to myself, okay, maybe I can rendezvous with those 3 dudes that are remaining, and we can go still do Dynamax Suicune, formatting, right? Right? No, that's not what happened. Instead, what ended up happening was this. One of those dudes had multiple accounts. He had 2 accounts. So instead of me jumping in with them so we can still format it, instead, they would literally leave on purpose just so dude can get his alternate account in. I'm like, are you serious? Like, that's trash. And to me, that's why I went from this community, which is then Billboard, to say, oh, it was good once upon a time before COVID happened. And then ever since COVID happened and people are out and playing the game, you know, as normal or as close to normal, whatever the case may be, I was like, the community dipped, obviously, but it's not bad. It's not non-existent. You know, it wasn't at that level. Now to me, it's just bad. If cats are pulling this type of crap right here, it's bad. It's really, really bad. And I'm really happy about the whole remote raid changes that are happening. So now you can remote raid to other people's Dynamax battles, to Gigantamax battles, because of crap like this, where they rather get their alternate account in instead of like having some random dude join them or whatever the case may be. To me, that's crap. That's just straight up crap. So yeah, I'm a little bit peed. Now, luckily another dude showed up and we was able to do more of them, but nevertheless, it's still garbage. It's still crap to behave like that. And at the end of it all though, I still didn't get the Dynamax Suicune, so that sucks. Boo, hisses. All right, we complete stage 2 of the Vanillite one. And none of these were shiny, unfortunately. Boo, hisses. I might have no, it would have said but they had a special background. If I transfer any of them that had a special background. Okay, so with that one, what we need to do, we need to complete all this stuff. And I'll probably go save that until I get to that page on this one. So yeah, there you go with that. Now, if you wish this part of the video, leave in the comment section below. Respect.
Respect.
If you wish this part of the video, leave in the comment section below. Respect.
Respect.
As in, those 3 bums had no respect towards me whatsoever. Now, what I will say is this though, the dude who had the multiple, I want to say, anywho, the dude with the multiple accounts left. So after the community day was over, there was one Dynamax Suicune left. The 2 other dudes remained. They actually did that one with me, but it's still crap. It's still crap. So there you go with that. And that, if you reach this point of the video, you should see 2 cards. One of them will be something that YouTube recommends. The other one will be the last video that I put out, which was not the YouTube short about the Dynamax Suicune. It will be something else. Now, I'm going to call it a wrap. And with all that said, y'all know what this is. This is brand new J Gatsby, a.k.a. New Stimulated Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.
Respect.
Subscribe. Thanks, man. Do it.
After you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell icon so you never miss a new video or a live stream ever again. Thanks, guys.
Lewis the trainer, articulating paint. With my tongue, I done things that people said I can't. Now they rank 'em with the elite, but it's for the people, and victory is part of defeat. Cause when you get back on your feet, then you try again. Learn from mistakes, show 'em that I got what it takes, and I'm dying to win. I'ma hit and move away.